أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to level 4 advanced knowledge structures. We are at lesson number 35. Today's lesson is about tamyiz. So, in Arabic, sometimes a sentence feels unclear or incomplete in meaning. So, you understand the words, but sometimes, or something, there is something that is still vague. So, this is where tamiz comes in. So, it is a word that removes this vagueness, that this ambiguity, and makes the meaning clear and precise. Also, it explains what exactly is meant, so the listener is no longer feeling any confusion. So, we can say that tamyiz is a word that clarifies something unclear in the sentence and completes its meaning. So, let's see, there will be few um points that we need to remember for when we are looking for the me's in the sentence. So here, as we know that it is a word that is used to clarify or to give more detail about something that is not clear. Also, both asma and afal can be used as tamyiz. And grammatically, when we look for a tamyiz, it is a singular word. It is a common word. Also, it is mansoob, and it comes after the vague word, after that unclear word. So these are few points that we need to remember when we look for a tamyiz. It is a singular word. It is a common word. It is mansoob, and also it comes after a vague word. So let's see, as we learn that both asma and afal can have a tamyiz. So first of all, we'll see that what are those asma that can take the tamyiz. So here they are asma at-tafdil and the numbers 11 and above 11. So though numbers from 0 to 10, they are not included in when they are associated with tamyiz. I have put a link here about Ism Tafdeel. This lecture, we have done it in our self studies. So it's a detailed lecture on the words that are on the scale of Tafdeel. So you can go and check this lesson. So Asma Tafdeel, what are they? They are this like an Ism Tabdeel, we know that it shows comparison, but its meaning is not fully clear on its own. It, it tells us that something is greater or more than something else without explaining in what way. So, to complete the meaning, a tamiz is used. Like we have already known that a tamiz is a word that clarifies a specific meaning or vague meaning. So, when a ism tabdeel is used, a tamiz is used which clarifies a specific aspect of that comparison. So when we are going to look at the example, we'll see that how it is used. Let's look at this first example here. This is from Surah Al-Kahf. Ana aksaru minka malan wa a'azzu nafara. This is very simple. When you know that how to look for a tamiz, there are only 4 points that we need to remember. Like it's that we see that it's singular and it's common, it's mansoob, and it is coming after the vague word. So here we see this singular, common, and coming after the vague word. Here in this case, it's isim tabdeel, and also this is mansoob. So all the isim tabdeel are highlighted as green, and this tamiz is highlighted as blue. Ana aksaru minka malam wa azu nafara. I am more than you. I'm more than you. So more than you in what? So whenever you're going to see tamiz and in comparison, we are going to see the words in terms of. So here, I'm more than you. Then there comes the tamiz, minka, malan, in terms of wealth. So here this tamiz is clarifying this vague word aksaru, which is in the form of ism tafdeel, that and clarifies the meaning like this is here this aspect of the comparison. So I'm more than you in terms of wealth, and wa'azu and mightier nafara, and azu and mightier in terms of manpower. So this is how you're going to look for the means. Both words malan you can see and nafaran you can see they both are common. They both are mansoob. They are coming after the this ism tafdeel, the vague words, because the meaning is still not clear. If you are saying I'm more than you and I'm mightier than you, then mightier than you in what? In terms of manpower. And more than you in what? In terms of wealth. So both these words, mal and nafran, are will be called as tamiz. So they are also, if you're going to look at the properties of this tamiz, common, again mansoob, singular, and also coming after this these vague words. So here it is ism tabdeel. Let's look at the next example. Huwa khairun sawaban wa khairun uqba. It is better. It is better. Huwa khairun. We know that it is not akhyar and it is not like ashar. And we have this ism tabdeel for these words. We have like these roots. We have khair and shar. So here هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبى. These are اسم تبديل خير. So here it translates as it is better. It is better in what? It is better in terms of reward. هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبى. And better in terms of outcome. So here you can see this ism tafdeel as a vague word here because it is not complete. It is better in better what? So here comes the tamyiz in terms of reward, in terms of outcome. And you can see all the four properties of tamyiz here. It's singular, it's common, and then it's mansoob, and also it is coming after the vague word khairun. Look at the next example. Ulaika sharrun makanan wa adallu sabila. Those are words. Those are words in what? In terms of position and more astray. And more astray in what? In their ways. So here you can say here this sharun is ism tafdeel, makanan and sabilan are tamyiz here. Sharun and adallu are vague words here in form of ism tafdeel. We have this sabilan not translated as in terms of, since this would not sound natural in English. So in terms of their way, so it's just that it doesn't look good. That is why it is translated as in their way. So those are words in terms of position and more astray in their way. So makanan and sabilan again, they are common and they are coming after the vague words. Here they are isim tabdeel, they are mansoob. Here you can see. So these are all properties of the tamyiz that we can see in these words makanan and sabilan. Now we'll see how the Arab for a tamyiz can be done. So we have this ayah, Ana aksaru minka malum wa azu nafara. I'm more than you in terms of wealth and mightier in terms of manpower. So how we are going to do the grammatical analysis of this phrase or this part of the ayah? Ana, we know that starting the jumla ismiya, so it is damir munfasil. We know that this is a detached pronoun here. So damir munfasil, mabni ala sukun. You can see we have already done detailed um, sessions on how to do the classical era. You can go and watch all that playlist. So for the i'rab, we know that first of all we are going to mention the part that is that what it is. So it is the Damir Munfasil. Then we are going to write the i'rab in Arabic, like it's mabni al sukun. And also, we are going to write its place. What is the place it's occupying in the sentence? So it is fi mahalli rafa mubtada. Why fi mahalli rafa mubtada? Because we know that this damir munfasil is not showing the rafa state, the ending state, that is dhamma, and it is damir munfasil mabni ala sukun, because it's mabni ala sukun. So we need to write fi mahalli. في محل رفع مبتدا, because it's mubtada and it's not in the state or not showing the state of rafa, not showing the dhamma. That is why. And also it is mabni. We know that these are mabni. So the mean munfasil mabni al sukun fi mahalli rafa mubtada. This is the place in the sentence. Then we have aksaru. It's khabar. I'm more. I am then more than you. This is the khabar for I. And aksaru khabrun marfoon wa alamatu rafiya dhamma zahira, because it's showing the rafa here. Then we have I'm more than you in terms of wealth. Minku is we know that it's jar majroor, so it's harf jar mabni lil sukun. Waqaf is mukhatib, and the mean muttasil, it is attached with this harf of jar al al fath fi mahalli jar bil harf. So also we can because this is mabni, all the Myra mabni. So we have mabni al fath here, because it is attached pronoun. So we are going to write fi mahalli. So here mabni al fath fi mahalli jar, and it's bihar fi jar. We need to write the reason why it's jar. So the reason is this harf of jar min. Then malan is our tamyiz here. How to write the i'rab? Simply write the tamyiz, and then we need to write its i'rab mansoob بالفتحة, or you can write it منصوب وعلامة نصبه الفتحة الظاهرة, or simply you can write تمييز منصوب بالفتحة. So وعلامة نصبه الفتحة الظاهرة على آخره, you can also add. So there is a long way to write this classical i'rab. Then we have azu. This is wow harf atf mabni al fath, and azu is matuf ilayhi to matuf to this aksaru, and it's marfu علامة رفعه dhamma الظاهرة. Again, we have nafaran, tamyiz mansoob bil fath, or here the tamyiz mansoob alamati nasbi al fatha azahira ala akhirih. So this is how to write the i'rab. We have tamyiz in our sentences. Now we are going to talk about the numbers. So we have, as we mentioned, that there are asma that take the tamyiz, and they are two, isim tabdil, and numbers 11 and more than 11, or 11 plus. So here in numbers, uh, 11 onwards, with the excluding 100 and the 1000, we are not going to include them in this 11 plus numbers. So the thing being counted is called as madud. It is madud. And it is going to be appear as tamyiz. And the example, we can say that 14 pence, like as we are talking about the asma that can take tamyiz. So and now we are talking about the numbers. So if you are going to say 14 pence, so pence is a madud. 14, you know that it's our adad, the number, and the thing being counted is will be known as a madud. So we have this simple example of adad al madud, 14 pence, where pence is a madud. Now let's see. And this madud will be a tamyiz in the sentences. Let's look at the example. فانفجرت منه اثنتا عشرة عينا. Then 12 springs burst forth from it. Now here, the number, what is the adad here? Asnata ashara, 12 number. And we know that after the number are madud, that is ainan here, that is springs here, will be taken as the tamyiz. So madud ainan is a tamyiz. It is singular, it is common, and it is mansoob. Also, it is coming after this number. This is Adad and Madud. So then 12 springs burst forth from it. So a Madud will be a Tamiz, which we can see that it is singular, it is common, and it is mansoob. And we know that what is Tamiz? It clarifies the vague part. So it clarifies what 12 things burst forth. So it is just clarifying this. So that is why we are considering is as Tamiz. The next example is Inni ra'aytu ahada ashara kawkaban. So again, we have the other than the madud. We have ahada ashara. We have 11 other. And what is the madud here? Planets. So planets, again, it is common. It is singular. It is mansoob. It will be considered as a tamiz. So here we see this Madhud Kokaban is a Tamiz. Also, we know that it is clarifying what 11 things he saw. So, Inni Ra'aytu Ahada Ashara Kokaban. No doubt, I saw 11 planets. The Madhud Kokaban is a Tamiz, and all the three things for Tamiz are proven here. It's singular, common, and mansoob. The next example is for it'amu sittina miskina. So what is other than madud here? So when we have other than madud, so we have the mees. So other is sittin, 60. Then they should feed 60. 60 what? So Tamiz is going to clarify that what 60 people should be fed. So here, فَإِطْعَامُ سِتِّينَ miskina, then they should feed 60 poor people. So here we have this madud miskinan as a Tamiz. So Alhamdulillah, now this part of this Tamiz is clear, like how the Asma takes a Tamiz in the form when we have Asma Tabdil as a weak part of the sentence, and also the numbers, if they are not clear, then Tamiz comes in to show us that, to clarify us the meaning of that Asma Tabdil and the numbers. In the next session, inshallah, we are going to take the af'al that can take the tamyiz. So inshallah, I'll see you in the next session. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.